Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana. About 2 hours ago, ODM Director of Communication, Philip Etale, taking to his Twitter handle, had this to say. Philip Etale, Sakaja ni bure kabisa. He should stick to Tanga. And then Etale attaches that tweet from somebody by the name Mudui Mukenya. Dennis Waweru and Sabina Chege welcome Johnson Sakaja to Azimio la Umoja. And then from that photo there, you can see Dennis Waweru, Sabina Chege, and Sakaja. An indication that maybe, just maybe, Sakaja might be warming up to Raila Amolo Odinga. And those are the speculations among some Kenyans upon this post being shared out. So ladies and gentlemen, in this video right now, I want to get to know your opinion. Do you agree with Philip Etale that Sakaja ni bure kabisa and he should stick to Tanga? Or do you believe that maybe Sakaja has something beneficial to add to Raila Amolo Odinga as far as Nairobi politics are concerned? Let me get your opinion or rather feedback on the comment section. But having said that, let me now say this. If you look at Sakaja, about 3 weeks ago, Sakaja was on a tour of the city Nairobi, accompanied by some Tanga legislators led by Millicent Omanga and Susan Kihika. And Sakaja during the tours was asking Nairobi residents on which position he should contest and on which party. That was about 3 weeks ago. And from the people who accompanied him, it was very clear that he was warming or angling to Hasla, or rather to Wilbur Uda. And the same Sakaja, some times back, rather some months back, when rumors were very ripe that there was a possibility of Uhuru Kenyatta maybe endorsing Musalia Mudavadi for the presidency, there were such kind of rumors previously. Sakaja at that time seemingly started supporting Musalia Mudavadi. Then when maybe he realized that that was not the case, we saw he coiled out, or rather he pulled himself out from Musalia and he went quiet for some times, after which we saw him touring the city with some Tanga legislators. So in my considered opinion, I tend to believe that Johnson Sakaja is not a very decisive leader. He lacks a political stand. He's coming out as somebody who is just an opportunistic. In this case, as things stand today in Kenya, Raila Amolo Odinga, even from the surveys that are currently being done, seems to be actually rising very steadily on the political graph. Raila's popularity seems to be rising. And Kenyans have now started seeing a possibility of actually Raila winning the presidency come next year. So Sakaja, from where I sit, I tend to believe he has also realized that. So he just wants to align himself to Raila Amolo Odinga. That's what I call an opportunistic politician. He's coming out as an opportunistic leader. He doesn't want to be part of the struggle, but he wants things to be made for him, for things to be ready, then he boards that kind of a vehicle. But he doesn't want to be part of the process. That's what I'm seeing looking at Johnson Sakaja. And then again, if you look at Johnson Sakaja as Nairobi senator, he has largely done nothing for the good people of the city. And I'm saying that without any doubt at all. If you look at Sakaja's performance in the city, you cannot pinpoint anything meaningful that Johnson Sakaja as the senator of Nairobi has done in the city. Nothing at all. So, with that alone, Sakaja has not been able to actually create some clout, or rather to have some clout in the city. In fact, as things stand today, from where I sit without taking sides, Johnson Sakaja, I strongly believe, has no clout in the city that he can now direct maybe a good portion of the city residents to maybe support Raila or to support William Ruto. So Johnson Sakaja may be joining Raila Amolo Odinga. Actually, he will be riding on Raila's wave, maybe to be elected as a senator or as a governor. But for what he will take to Raila or bring on Raila's side, that's zero. He will completely bring nothing to Raila's side. What about William Ruto? I tend to believe he will be of more benefit or more beneficial to William Ruto, because as things stand today, he can create that kind of a perception that William Ruto has some support in the city. Because, Sakaja's ethnicity is not actually known properly. So by joining William Ruto, I tend to believe he will give William Ruto that kind of a perception. But on Raila's side, if you look at Raila Amolo Odinga, almost all ethnicities, be it Luhya, Kikuyu, all those people are in Raila's camp. So there is no perception that maybe Sakaja can bring to Raila Amolo Odinga. But for William Ruto, from where I sit, I tend to believe he can bring some kind of a perception on William Ruto's side. So from where I sit, Johnson Sakaja joining Raila Amolo Odinga will add no value to Raila's side. So in my considered opinion, I tend to agree with Philip Etale that he jamaa, or rather hu jamaa ni bure kabisa. He should actually stick to Tangatanga. But as he sticks to Tangatanga, there are some realities also he must actually conform to. As things stand today in the city, it's most likely that as we head towards 2022 election, the city will most definitely identify with Raila Amolo Odinga. And that's a given fact, ladies and gentlemen. And largely from previous election results we have seen in the city, a good majority of the city residents always tends to vote along party lines. And in this case, assuming the handshake team will come up with one candidate, or rather with joint candidates in the city, then I'm seeing a most probable possibility where the handshake team, assuming all the constituencies in the city, they field one candidate per constituency. Governor, one candidate. Women rep, one candidate. MCS and all those kinds of seats. Assuming the handshake team fields one candidate come next year, then most definitely we might find the handshake team sweeping most of the seats in the city. That's also a given fact, and that's the reality on the ground. So for Johnson Sakaja, I tend to believe he's just a politician who maybe just dug his political grave some months earlier. So as things stand today, unless there is a miracle that might resuscitate his political career as of now appears or looks bleak, very dim. Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, having said all that, let me remind you that maybe if you've just bumped here for the very first time, kindly subscribe, give this video a like. Give it a like, please. And to any person watching us for the very first time, and you are watching us outside Kenya, drop a comment. Let us know from which part of the globe you are watching us from. Drop a comment, please. And if possible, also subscribe and give this video a like. Give it a like, please. And to our fans and subscribers here, I'm very much humbled, very grateful for the kind of support you are giving me here by constantly giving our videos likes, constantly dropping your comments. God bless you. God bless Kenya. And to any other person, that's the kind of analysis we do here. We don't beat about the bush. We go straight to the point. We call it as it is, without any fear or favor of anybody. So if in case you have not yet subscribed, take this moment right now, tap on the subscription button and also on the notification bell to receive a notification anytime we upload a new video. God bless you. God bless Kenya. Wishing you a happy new year. God bless you.